So the last video we talked about who was the worst cheater, women or men. Today we are going to talk about who's the best cheater, men or women. So check out the clip of the day and we'll talk about it.
And at least tell the person who's in love with you.
Get over here. Yeah, you better come down.
Watch out. Let her. Come on.
I didn't know you were.
Somebody get some. Somebody get a towel.
Your name's Scotty, right?
Yeah, my name's
You're right.
Relax. Get a towel.
Get a towel. I made the out of my house.
I do kind of miss her. I mean, I miss. We used to have a fun time, man, and
Get that camera out
you
of
know.
the house.
Well,
Right, I know a lot of guys gonna get mad about this, but let's get it. Sorry to say, guys, but women actually won this round. Women by far are the best cheaters, and that's because women have sexuality on their side. And because of that, women are capable of making deals with men, which are like imaginary contracts. Yeah, it's a real thing, right? They could actually tell a certain guy anything that they need as far as being a side dude or whatever the case may be, and the guy will simply go along with it. And they could do this undercover, under the radar, without your boyfriend, husband, significant other even noticing, right? Guys do not know the amount of stories of women going into parties or events and they introducing you to the next dude, which happen to be the dude that they're actually sleeping with. Sorry to whisper that, but it's real. So it's like women have that power. Now, when it comes down to men, there are only a very few men that could do that. They have to do it more of the sneak tip. With women, they don't have to do it on the sneak tip. Even though women, you do need a certain amount of sneaking around to get away with stuff like this, right? Especially if you truly love the guy. And yes, you could still cheat on somebody even when you love them. I know it sounds crazy. Also, another form of greed, but it's a real thing. So with that being said, if you think that guys won this round, no. Guys are way more messier when it comes. And that's because a lot of guys don't really think with their head sometimes. They think of, well, something else. But when it comes down to women, right, and their sexuality and cheating, it's because they have more connections. That's just the way it is, you know what I mean? There are stories out there of women being able to sleep with rich bosses, rich people. And to be fair, it also depends on the region. Not all women are capable of doing cheating with successful people. Sometimes it depends on where you're from. Sometimes it depends on the region that the women live or whatever. So not all women will get lucky. So if she happens to cheat on you, she'll probably cheat on somebody as the same status as you. So that might not even be the problem. You know, some men might forgive women for that. I don't know. That's just a thing that I guess happens. But with that being said, yeah, guys, it's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Average looking women, well, what society consider as average looking women could cheat with way more men than the average looking dude. That's just the way it is. They probably have the same power or equivalent to a pretty dude, a pretty boy, or whatever you might call them in the society. So with that being said, guys, yeah, women take the cake. Deuces.